Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to a new episode of New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Wii. Time for us to begin. Well, surprise, surprise, hello, how are you? I'm pretty good, thanks. So yeah, as I was trying to say before, I had that little nice surprise. I'm starting world number 8, last area, and unlike the DS version, as I guess I suggested somehow, and as I guess you know, apparently this world is not divided into two sections like some sort of haunted forest, haunted woods area, and then fire/lava and volcanoes. But now we are immediately in a, you know, an area based on volcanoes and fire everywhere. That's kind of the typical thing we will see throughout the entire world, which is fine. And there is apparently a toxic cloud chasing us. I don't know what happens if you touch it. I'm not interested in knowing. And of course, the first reaction that you have there is to jump to get the coin, but of course you're gonna get an extra hit if you do so. Well, at least this level is not entirely a bitch, so it gives me the possibility of continuing in case I die, putting a checkpoint on there. So these are the platforms that sink if you stay on there for so long, so that's why I need to be jumping all the time. And this should give me some extra money. That makes sense. Okay, I'm not going for that coin. I should have done it before, but I am paying too much attention to the rocks that come from the volcano eruption. Okay, cool interruptions. But we're in the same area. We actually haven't died. Well, I haven't died. When I say we, basically, it's a way of saying. And that was the end of the level. Probably by crossing that wall made out of blocks, I could have gotten the third coin, or probably a secret exit. But I don't think this is going to take me anywhere in terms of secrets. So yeah, I guess it could have been useful for getting the remaining coins. 69 lives still. Oh yeah, I was about to hit the blocks, you know, in case they gave me items. But the game is faster. Okay, this time I'm going underground. Some more rotating shit. It's even present from the first level, as I mentioned some episodes ago. But, well, now apparently the level is exclusively dedicated to this. So these are not spinies or anything, these are just rotating balls. They're not any particular type of Koopa turtle thingy. They just rotate. And I didn't time my jump properly. Oh, the big ones too. No, these are just spiky balls, that's all what they are. Well, actually they got featured in the DS version. Remember some Fortress featuring those. So I got midpoints. Oh, this one looks easy. Probably the whole point here is to avoid the Goombas. And I already lost my power-up, so yeah. It was just a matter of time. That's a Koopa generator. Gonna make a good jump there. Wow. I landed precisely on the wrong spot. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta be careful. I don't see major obstacles apart from, you know, those things going in the same direction you are going. That's probably the main challenge. But apparently I'm done with the level. Okay, the point is to gain speed, get up there, and of course make another jump for you to attempt to get the 1-up. I'm not attempting to do that. Okay, very short levels. Well, I suppose this level or this world will be longer than the others. So it would make sense to deal with shorter levels in general terms. There is one fortress. I wouldn't be surprised if there is another fortress before the final castle as such. Okay. Another cave. This is surely gonna be more complicated, that's for sure. You need to fuck around with the platforms if you want to get the big coin eventually, but you have to be careful. If you touch the lava, you immediately die. That's certainly the risk, or the major challenge of this level. Okay, I got the second half very easily, or the checkpoint, I don't know. Yeah, you have to time it, of course you have to run, you have very few seconds to go through this, and that was a very dumb mistake. We're back again. This is where I missed the coin. I am skipping it on purpose. This is where I died last time. At least the coins are visible. So I guess it's just a matter of being patient. Yeah, basically to get all of these coins, the big coins, you have to basically wait for the lava to go away. You have a couple of seconds to go through the place, make certain jumps that are necessary, and that's it. But the level, as you can see, it's rather simple. There are not so many enemies around, if any. The lava is the main obstacle, so yeah. It's kind of generous at some point. And it is time for me to do the fortress, in which the boss this time around is gonna be Kamek or Magic Koopa. Well, first of all, we're gonna do this little bonus game, which is certainly easier than others because you just have to avoid the pole boss. And remember, you lose it when you actually die, not when you take a single hit, so you can afford a couple of hits even. Okay, well, as all fortresses, I should be going upwards. Of course. We haven't seen... Have I ever seen the fire sticks in the game in general? I could have, but I don't remember them at all. I mean, they were in common throughout the game. Yeah, this looks rather typical. Nothing really special or, you know, like something that we have never seen before. Quite repetitive. But it's still entertaining. I'm not saying that the game is lacking in originality, because in many senses there are new elements in this particular title, which of course attracted me for the most part. Whoa! Yeah, in theory I was supposed to wait for a few seconds until the blocks got back, but yeah, I'm in a hurry apparently, and I was able to make the necessary jumps before I got squished. That's good enough. I have been trying to speedrun somehow the levels, but I insist, they have been short. Probably not shorter than many of the levels of the game in general, but still not really difficult. I guess difficulty will be increasing as I am progressing anyway. I'm not expecting hard as fuck levels right away. Well, that's basically my point of dealing with probably a long world, in the sense that it's gonna start off rather simple, then it's gonna become more complex and challenging. I don't expect too much from this game anyway. I haven't heard bad opinions on this game being difficult or a real pain in the ass. I missed one of the coins. Yeah, I think I know which one I missed. I think. I don't even remember what it was. Wow, we made it to the boss already. That was really quick. Alright, that's probably a power-up, so yeah, I want to take it. You never know what kind of level or fight is awaiting you. Well, you are probably wondering, well, I had the flower, the fireball suit. How did I lose it? Well, I lost a life. I don't have 69 lives, the beautiful number, because I died. I needed to memorize the pattern, more or less how this boss worked. Probably the main difficulty here is that you have to avoid the magic from Magic Koopa, obviously. He's gonna disappear a couple of times, and in the third appearance he's going to shoot the magic. Try to stay away from the bottom, because you're gonna deal with enemies that are going to destroy the blocks that you are using as platforms. For example, thwomps or bob-ombs. So try to stay at the top, and well, sometimes Magic Koopa will show up in the middle blocks or at the top. Again, he's gonna appear and disappear immediately 2 times, and then the 3rd time he's gonna throw the magic. But this is a good strategy. Stay at the top as much as possible. Whoa! Wow, that was really fucked up. But you got the idea. It is not really difficult overall, so... Oh yeah. It's flying away, and of course, you wouldn't finish this easily. And yeah, instead of a fortress, apparently they have an airship, which makes sense. And this doesn't seem to be as long as I predicted at first. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the video here. Next time we're gonna do... Oh, he wants help. I'm not gonna help anyone. So yeah, next time we're gonna do more of World 8. Probably not finishing the game, but making progress for sure.